What happened to my America? What happened to the land that I loved? Those thoughts hit my mind as I watched live televised coverage of the body of John Lewis, the civil rights champion, being carried across the waters to his own promised land of freedom. The commentator called him a great American. Maybe we must call him the last American. Mr. Lewis came from another America. He came from a time where many Americans possessed the courage to stand together and protect something precious. He came from a time where men and women and even children were willing to sacrifice themselves on the altar of freedom. As I watched his casket being pulled across the Edmund Pettus Bridge on a horse-drawn wagon, I wondered, where are the people today in our nation who would willingly sacrifice themselves for the values and virtues America was founded on? I listened to the public officials, the men and women whose jobs were given to them by the voting public, presenting their speeches about Mr. Lewis's sacrifice. And I wondered, who among them is a true leader in today's time of turbulence? A person who might be willing to stand up and do the right thing despite whatever personal or professional price it might cost them. As Mr. Lewis's earthly remains passed over the Alabama River, I pondered why we Americans, we the people of the United States, are failing now to fight for the freedoms he and so many others fought for in our nation's past. Death will come quickly for our democracy if we forget our history in the amnesia of our apathy. Once, America stood as a beacon of liberty for the world. Once, we were a nation blessed with courageous leaders who knew the right thing to do was to do the right thing. Once, we joined together as a country to make the world a better place for all the people in it. We Americans stand now on the wrong side of the river. Today, we lack the leaders we desperately need who will bring us back onto that bridge and teach us to march across it together as one nation united against the oppressive forces of tyranny that seek to enslave us. Where are those leaders? Where are those men and women who have the moral compass of courage to guide America down the road to saving our union? We all know a big part of our problem is the corrupted party system that has hijacked our country's governance. How did the party of Lincoln become the party of lunacy? How did the party of FDR become the party of WTF? Republicans and Democrats, the factions you join don't give a damn about people. They only give a damn about power. Their pursuit of power has polarized America with toxic politics. They continue to divide us as citizens and thus bring forth the decay of our democracy. We can end this uncivil war that is tearing apart our republic. We can save the soul of our democracy. We can endeavor to be we the people once again and unite for the right causes. We can march along the road to our destiny as a nation of the people, by the people, and for the people. We can stop fighting and start uniting. What happened to our America? What happened to the land we loved? Are there any real Americans left anymore? I fear Mr. John Lewis, a good man who crossed the river, might be indeed the last American. If we seek to honor him and the heritage he gave all of us, let us strive to leave a legacy of a better America. Let us stop fighting and start uniting.